So we have witnessed an absolute masterclass in Game 7 of the World Chess Championship between Gukesh and Ding Liren in Singapore. Gukesh was playing with the white pieces, and then he had a very unusual opening when you have to look at it. The Reti King defense. Now, that was a very novel move that he made, and Ding Liren seemed to be kind of troubled by that. But then the game had so many twists and turns. Gukesh had an advantage for a considerable amount of time, but then unfortunately, Ding Liren put on a defensive masterclass. And that is the reason why, after the end of 7 games, it is still 3.5 to 3.5. But this was the longest World Chess Championship game so far because it went to 70 moves, and once it was down to only the bishop and the knight exchange, that was the point when both players agreed for a draw. But this represents a massive missed opportunity for Gukesh because he was dominating the position, he was dominating the middle game, and he was ensuring that Ding was in all kinds of trouble. On the 40th move, when there were 30 minutes more added, Ding was in such severe time pressure that he actually made a blunder. Gukesh had put on a masterclass in which he had gotten rook to a5. The rook a5 situation were really, really fantastic moves, and Ding was in big trouble. At one point in time, Ding nearly took 25 minutes to make the move. But then he fell into time pressure. After move 40, Gukesh had the chance to ensure that he could get the initiative. But Ding Liren, 7 blitzing moves and all the right moves ensured that Gukesh had to really, really struggle. And looking at each and every move, now Ding Liren actually took about 19 minutes after that. But then Gukesh also struggled. Gukesh also took close to 22 minutes, and from that point on, he was under severe time pressure. Most of the last 10, 12 moves which he made was under severe time pressure of 30 seconds. At one point, only 2 seconds remained. He made the move. So Gukesh at this point in time, he was under pressure. He had to ensure he did not flounder because one of the lines ensured that it would be a checkmate. The knight that Ding Liren had, the knight which was in the middle part in the F square, that was really troubling Gukesh. And there was no other alternative when you look at it. Bishop was there, that was holding the fort. The rook was trying to make all the necessary moves, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Then it went to a very, very complicated end game, and because of that, Ding Liren indeed showed why he is the world champion. Slowly but surely, the confidence is coming back, and this move would have given him an extra step when you have to look at the rest of the World Chess Championship. Because when you look at it, Ding Liren actually goes into time trouble when there is so much of time remaining. But when there is less time, he finds the best move, he blitzes it out, and this is amber light for Gukesh, because if you take Ding Liren to the rapid tiebreakers, I think he will be in trouble. He has to win when there is classical time control. And because of that, Gukesh, now you may say for most part, it was a draw. It was a winning position for him. But then that one bishop move, he got the bishop, he put it back in, and then he had to move back. And that is why this was the move that changed everything. Had Gukesh not touched the bishop, and he would have gotten in the right move, he actually moved it back to the E square. That was a big blunder, and he lost all the advantage that was there. So that was the turning point in the entire contest. So Gukesh's bishop blunder ensured that Ding came back into the contest, and every single move he found it, he defended well, and at one point in time he was almost going to go into the Fischer endgame, but that didn't happen. And because of that, Ding Liren, a fantastic exhibition of defense by the black, and tomorrow he's playing with white. Now this is going to be really tough for Gukesh to ensure that he holds on to the advantage. I think today he will feel the pressure. I think he lost a bit of his composure. The bishop move. Normally at game 7, Gukesh peaks, but today he didn't peak. And because of that, that bishop that he moved back, that would probably haunt him and might be one of the most pivotal moments in the World Chess Championship when you look at it. So yes, Opportunity missed for Gukesh in the World Chess Championship, but now we are at the halfway point. Three and a half, three and a half. And now, with the remainder of the 7 games, it's going to go down to the wire. And Ding Lijian, I have been saying it from day one, do not take Ding Lijian lightly. He will turn up his A game, and he's turned it up today. Game 7, remember that. It could be a huge advantage to the Chinese world champion. Gukesh missed, but Gukesh saved two. Last second moves are scary. But then I would say, heading into the press conference and heading into the next of the games, this is a missed opportunity for Gukesh. I'm honestly telling you, this was the best moment. Ding was down on time. He had blundered, but Gukesh's bishop move got him in big trouble. Harsheji, Ding showing why he's the world champion. GH Pujara first leg. Shivai, what a defense by Ding. Absolute masterclass today. Harsheji. Experts saying that this could be named the Repi Guki variation. Yeah, I mean, it was the Reti defense that was the Reti King opening. VK18 Irish 45 is saying great defense by Ding. Gukesh needs to come back. This will take a monumental task for him to come back. Is this because of him representing first time? Because more experienced players would have taken this game from Ding. Sarachandra, not really. I mean, if you look at it, Jan Nepomniachtchi tried, he couldn't do it. And Nepomniachtchi has played in the World Championship in the past also prior to that. It was just a fantastic masterclass of defense from Ding Lijian. And that's why Harsheji saying looks like Gukesh will lose in tiebreakers. Our champ has to wait. I think he cannot afford to take him to tiebreakers. If he does, then Ding will have a big advantage. And it may be for the first time, if memory serves me, 2016, when Caruana and Carlsen, I think they both went into tiebreakers. It was either 18 or 16. That I'll have to check in that sense. Jay, Ding showing why he's the world champion, but Gukesh feels like he's low confidence after the first loss. I don't think so. But then, see, it all depends. Now, Black, Gukesh does play well with Black also. So Rahul Mahapatra saying, sir, people following computer lines are very easy to say that it was a blunder. It was third and fourth best moves, very harsh words. But Rahul Mahapatra, I'm talking about the bishop. The bishop that he took back, that squandered the advantage. Yes, credit to Ding and Gukesh for finding the right moves and ensuring that it was stalemate, because one wrong move could have represented a checkmate for either white or black. It was been shown. You could program the moves afterwards, and yes, 70th move, they agreed to a draw. So that is why it is, I know we all have access to computers. They don't have the access, but at the end of the day, you have to analyze the moves in that sense. So that's why this is how it is. Lucky, you may say, not a lucky escape. Masterclass of defense from Ding Lijian, and Gukesh, missed chance for him. And that's why now game 7 ends in a draw. Tomorrow is game 8. Gukesh plays with Black. Can he bounce back from this? It remains to be seen. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.